Nickolas is a very caring and loving kid. He'll do anything he can to help anybody. He's very intelligent and just sweet. He's just a very sweet kid. We started noticing Nickolas's behaviors whenever he started in kindergarten. The first day we took him, we ended up getting calls from school saying that he couldn't stay in his seat, that he was very defiant, and we had to go up to the school. There they said that they think he has ADHD and we needed to look into like medications and stuff, and it just progressively got worse while he was in school.
You know, we love Nickolas with all our heart, but there were moments where we didn't know what more we could do. Through countless medication changes, countless psychiatrists, different diagnoses, running the gambit, and it just seemed to put a stress on the entire family, you know, especially us as the parents.
We got a call from Waller, which is the school that Nickolas attends. We got a call from there saying that he had ran away. So I hurried up and got to the school. By the time I got to school, they finally found him. He was hiding underneath of a car. They had put him in, they call it a quiet space, and he had physically hurt himself so much that there was blood everywhere. He had busted his mouth, he busted his nose, he was screaming he was going to kill people. I mean, it's the worst that I had ever seen.
I asked his school caseworker if she knew anybody or anywhere that we could take him, and she mentioned Maryhurst.
Maryhurst coming into the home, it made a big difference because Nickolas was somewhere where he was comfortable, and she could see our day-to-day routine and adjust the therapy accordingly to where it goes along with what we do, our routines. So it made a big difference.
I'm like one of those kids who cares for themselves but mostly cares for others. Here's an example. When I'm with Miss Sandy, which is my therapist, we go around and do stuff. Well, every time we go, like, we would stop at a red light. I say, can I give this homeless person something? She said, yeah. I run out, I'll get out the car at the red light, go to the trunk, open it, and give them, like, snacks or a drink. Just something to help them out. Like, I don't always think about myself. I like helping people. That's one thing that I like to do. Like, that's the only thing I like to do.
It was actually a couple days after he had his therapy appointment with Maryhurst, and Nickolas got in trouble for using language he shouldn't. And normally in that situation, when he would lose his temper and lose control, he would completely shut down. We'd have to start over. And I remember saying, Nickolas, where do you want to go from here? And he stopped. He took a deep breath, he closed his eyes, and he took another deep breath, and he opened his eyes. He's like, I'm starting over now. I'm not going to continue on this path. And he completely stopped himself from having a fit. And I asked him, I'm like, how'd you do that? He's like, well, Miss Molly has shown me how to calm myself down. And that's right when I knew that we made the right choice with Maryhurst.
They had taught me a lot of stuff, but the main one that helps is deep breaths and separating myself from the situation. Those are the main things. They talk about a lot, like count to 10, go away, walk away, try to stop what's happening before it starts.
It makes me so proud that he's working so hard. He wants to be like everybody else. With his issues and everything, it kind of gives him troubles whenever he goes to do anything that we would normally do. And he's working really hard on that, and I'm just very proud of how far he's come.
If I knew someone who was considering counseling, I would definitely point them towards Maryhurst. As parents, we sometimes have the best of intentions, but that's not always good enough. And the professionals at Maryhurst offer not only their talent, but the ability to show a child that it's okay that they are how they are, and there's ways to overcome it. And they will teach them how, and it makes the lives of the parents so much easier, as well as the child.